right, vegetarian spinach artichoke white bean stew. Yum. Okay, this is so good. Maybe, let's see. Have you thought the crockpot recipes are bland, mushy, all taste the same? You will not hurt my feelings if you say that. Maybe you have a spouse who thinks that. Maybe you have a partner. I have heard it all. We're adding 3 cans cannellini beans, drained and rinsed. My daughter actually was in class with a boy who said when I come home from school and the crock pot is on, I go to my room and I cry because I think it's going to taste terrible. But she's like, my mom has a crock pot business. But these are not those bland, mushy recipes. They're delicious. They're full of flavor. And that's why you're going to love them and why you're going to keep making them over and over and over again. We added our 3 cans of beans. We're going to do 2 jars of artichokes. These have already been drained. I did as much prep work ahead of time as I could for this class. I knew I was going to be talking and I didn't want to mess up. So I always use the can opener on my canned beans or any canned good for that matter, because I had a class once where my can opener broke. So needless to say, I learned my lesson. I prepare ahead of time now. We need frozen spinach. Let's see, I have it in here. We're just gonna add a frozen block of spinach. I had someone tell me that normally people do not eat beans on keto. I am including them in this recipe, and that is because it fits within the nutritional info. Every recipe in today's class has less than 10 net carbs per serving, so that worked. And in this particular recipe, not having meat, it's a vegetarian meal, helped with keeping the protein a little bit lower, the fat a little bit higher. You're gonna love this one. And I really wanted to include a variety of flavors for you. So we're making 12 meals, but they have Italian influences, American, Asian. Like, I wanted you to be able to eat these every single night of the week if you want. You don't have to, but if you had a very busy week, if you had surgery, if you have a daughter or daughter-in-law who's having a baby, these meals are great. You can eat them again and again. We're adding 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. So really giving you a lot of variety. And our seasonings are onion powder, crushed red pepper flakes, and black pepper. Ooh, this is a good one. All the recipes have suggested side dishes with them so that you know that also can vary the texture, really makes it easy to make dinner. And the day of cooking, you'll add some broth, cream cheese, grated parm, and whole milk. That's all on here. It's all on your label. It's so simple. If someone else is putting this in the crock pot or the Instant Pot for you, they're going to know exactly what needs to be added the day of cooking. You can print on these labels if you're an overachiever like me. Otherwise, you just print them, you tape them on with clear shipping tape. It's so simple. Or just keep the recipes. You don't even need labels. Maybe just write on the bags the name of the recipe and keep the recipes close by so that you know what you need to add. Sometimes you don't need to add anything, but some of them you do. Okay, so Becky sent me a message I have to share today. And Becky said, I just have to tell you, your meals have been such a blessing for our family. I don't have a lot of time after work in the evening to cook, and I felt like I had to choose between healthy meals for my family and spending time with my daughter. These are so hands-off, whether in the crock pot or Instant Pot, and every single one we've made has been delicious. They have been such a money saver as well. We're a family of 3, so I cut them in half and get double the meals. Thank you. Can't express how grateful I am for your meals. Thank you, Becky, for taking the time to send me that. I really appreciate it. I'm actually going to share some tips for adapting the recipes if you are cooking for less people.